Hi, gentlemen.
Hello.
Lovely to see you.
You too.
I imagine because it seems like McDonald's has been around forever that we all know this story, but what elements of this story were a complete revelation to you guys?
The whole story. To me, McDonald's restaurants all have a plaque honoring Ray Kroc, the founder. So I assumed, and I think a lot of people do, that McDonald's was a made-up name, like Old MacDonald Had a Farm. And in researching the movie, we learned that that was the intention of Ray Kroc, that to minimize the recognition of the brothers at all. So I had no idea.
Right. For you guys as well, was this the sort of untold story of McDonald's? Or?
I had read the books of Eric Schlosser and Michael Pollan, which they're great food research journalists, among other things. And so I was very involved in a cause near and dear to my heart, because I come from a farming family, is the moving away from small family farms and into industrial agriculture, which our fast food industry is a big part of. You know, suddenly we need millions of chickens every day, etc. And so I had done a lot of reading about it and knew a lot of the story, but to learn the personal life story of the brothers, that had a lot of emotional details that was not in the sort of scientifically presented journalism that I had read. And so that was incredibly moving, because it takes everything from a sort of national or global scale down to these two brothers, and that I found to be a powerful gut punch.
My primary misunderstanding of the story was that it was a restaurant and not a real estate venture. And that was new information for me. And it's shocking that McDonald's is one of the largest real estate owners in the world. The company, it really doesn't sell burgers, it buys real estate. And that I did not know.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an interesting point in the film for me as well. Does it depend on your attitude, I guess, towards business and capitalism, whether you think Ray Kroc is a hero or a villain?
I think that's a big part of what makes your point of view of the movie, which is, do you think that capitalism as it stands with no regulation is a good thing or a bad thing? And Ray Kroc doesn't break any laws to do what he does. He just simply makes deals. And I think we're going to find out a lot about that over the course of the next few years, about whether or not that's really what we want, is a deal culture or a culture of laws.
Yeah. Should we aspire to be sharks or dolphins?
Nice.
Well, I dig dolphins.
You dig dolphins?
Yeah, you can speak to them. They're very intelligent.
Yeah, apparently.
Short phrases, but still.
That's yes. And high pitch, right? I couldn't believe how closely you guys resemble one another in the film as brothers. You should maybe do an audition thing there.
That wouldn't hurt my feelings. I take that as a great compliment.
You're a handsome man.
It's funny that you're grouped together because you're somewhat enemies in the film, aren't you?
By complete happenstance, we are, though. I mean, we're not led to know or understand whether or not these characters even meet in the film. They obviously did in real life, and they obviously did have interactions in real life, because they were all part of the company for a good long time, even after the sale. So they knew of each other. But I don't know. It's so clear that he marries these two ideas, that Ray Kroc takes these two different ideas, this restaurant that gives food in 30 seconds and this real estate thing. That's how he wins.
Right.
So we each are in some ways cheated by him.
I think Ray Kroc sees everyone as a tool for his purposes. So the brothers are a tool for the restaurant itself, and then my character is a tool for him to take control of the restaurant.
Your character does particularly well out of this story as well, though, right?
Sure. He comes up with an idea that is presented somewhat neutrally. Here's how one would do this. And Ray Kroc does it a certain way.